Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Psychic TV International. My name is Harry T, and it is Saturday, the 17th of June at 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Time. 17th of June. Can we believe it? It's really flying this year. It's unbelievable. Most of you know that it was my birthday on Monday, so happy birthday to me, which was amazing. I was at the Mind Body Spirit Festival in Melbourne. I had two sellout private audience shows, which was amazing. So I did something different this year. For those of you who might have come, I'm not sure if you came or didn't. I know tickets, they weren't actually available, so which is amazing, which is always a good thing. I did something different. I've done that event for about 14 years now. And normally I do the main stage, have about 600 people in the audience, but we decided to make it a little bit more exclusive this time. Just because I can. Anyway, so we did that, and we had smaller audiences. I did two of them, and they sold out, which was amazing. So if you did come, hello, it was amazing, and they sang "Happy Birthday" to me, and it was really, really lovely. And then the Monday night, which was my birthday, I had a joint soiree thrown for me with a friend of mine threw a party for her partner receiving an award and for me as well. And that was really, really lovely. I think I'm still recovering, to be honest, because, you know, the Saturday was work, Sunday was work, Monday was the party. And then I knocked a bit of my tooth out. That's another story. I've got to go to the dentist. And then it's basically, you know, I try to have a couple of days off during the week just to recuperate. And then we're already here on Saturday. So it's almost like a bit of a blur. So thank you for all of you wonderful people who wished me happy birthday. There were so many of you. Thank you very much. So it's been a wonderful week, really, apart from my tooth getting knocked out. But apart from, I want to tell the story because, you know, people are going to be wondering how that happened. So I was eating a bit of my cake and someone, I mean, this is a bit gross, but it's true. Someone had put their olive pip on my plate, not realizing that was mine. And then I picked it up and basically I was eating my cake, not realizing someone had put their olive pip in my plate. Anyway, so I was chewing and then a bit of my tooth came out. So that was a bit ouch. And it does actually really hurt. I know that story sounds a little bit like it was easy. It wasn't. It's very painful. But anyway, so that's how someone's olive pip got into my cake. And then anyway, that was a bit funny, but funny sort of. But anyway, so thank you very much. Now for everyone who is hold on, what else? I can't hear anyone. I can hear now. Well, you can hear now because we're speaking. You couldn't hear before because no one was speaking. Anyway, so whoever wrote that to me knows who I'm talking about. Anyway, so the website is psychictvinternational.com. That is our website for those of you who may not know. And our phone numbers are scrolling down on the bottom of your screen. You can see in Australia 029071 0199, in the US 1914 3737280, in Canada 17788 071 and our international number worldwide is +61 488825177. There are phone numbers. And we've got the website, psychictvinternational.com. Let me just see who's on right now. We've got Claire available right now on pin 9139. We've got Grace available on pin 9888. And we've got Natalie available on pin 9810. And we also have Sherry available on pin 9114. So there are psychics who are logged in right now for your calls. So definitely give them a call and get a reading. For those people who would like a complimentary tidbit reading, you can like this video and share this video. Once you've liked and shared the video, you can leave a comment, and I'm seeing some of them, so let me just star them. So if you like the video and share the video, you then write a comment that you've liked and shared and ask a question. So for example, if I wanted a tidbit reading, now these aren't full readings. For a full reading, you make the call, but for a tidbit reading, our guest psychics, for example, we've got Janee and we've got Aaron. They can answer your questions, but to qualify, you must like the video first and foremost. You must share the video secondly, and then the third and final step is you write a comment letting us know that you've liked and shared, and you ask your question within the same comment. Does that make sense? So people are doing it right. I think Cherie has a party, so she's not going to be here to remind people. So if there's any one of our regulars, if they could take the lead instead of Cherie because she's not here, and let people know how to do it if they're doing it incorrectly, because I know Cherie's always on the ball. She's always letting people know how to do it if they're doing it incorrectly. So like the video first, share the video secondly, and third step is in the comments section, let us know that you've liked and shared it and include your question. And write something, specific, because it's a tidbit reading. For example, will I sell my house? That's always a good one. Is the relationship with so-and-so a good one, or whatever? So ask a specific question. But if you don't like and share, you can't get picked. Teresa. Hey. Legend. Example, I've liked and shared, will I move house soon? Teresa, it's great to have you on. Another one of our regulars. Teresa, you can do Cherie's job tonight, please. So this is a great example. So Teresa is showing that she's liked the video. She's showing that she's shared the video, and she's asking a specific question all in the one comment. So liked and shared, will I move house soon? Perfect. And Alison, that would be amazing as well if you can as well, Alison. Thank you, Alison Turner. You're also wonderful. Okay, so let us bring on, hold on. Production, can you just manage that? Because obviously it's all fine. Can you just say everything's fine? Because I have to do this. I'm seeing comments from other people. Okay, so let me bring on, hold on, let me just change the group layout. Let me bring on Janee. So what we'll do our traditional, we'll have both psychics on. Actually, Aaron, I believe, is from overseas. I think he's from, is it the US or the UK? We'll find out in a second. I think he's from overseas somewhere. So we'll bring on both our psychics. We'll have both of them on, and basically we will go from there. But so please like and share the video, and in the comment, let us know and ask your question. All right, let's bring on Janee on pin 9128. Hi, Janee. How are you?
Hi, Harry. Hi, everyone.
How are you?
I'm really good, thanks. How are you?
That's good. Not too bad. I love your name.
Thank you.
Very good. Am I saying it correctly, Janee?
It is, yeah.
Oh,
yep.
Perfect. Amazing.
Yeah.
I remember you were on one of our shows. You were actually quite busy on the show that I'm thinking of. You were on the phone, and I was reading out who was online, and I was like, oh, Janee is taken. But I remember seeing your name, and I remember thinking, I think I called you Janee, I think. And then I remember thinking, hold on, it's not Janee. I wonder how to say it. And then I realized there was a beautiful, what do you call that line?
And acute. Yeah.
And acute. And then I realized, I thought, I wonder if it's Janee. So I've always wanted to ask you. So Janee, how's it going?
Hi.
What's happening? Tell us about you.
I'm really good, thanks. Not sure. Psychic medium. My passion is connecting to past loved ones. I love the connection that you can still have with those on the other side. Mm-hmm. My spiritual awakening, I guess, started about 3 years ago. Within 6 months, I was working at a local New Age store, and I've been there ever since, and I really love and enjoy it.
Great. And where are you from, Janee?
Regional Victoria.
Regional Victoria?
Yeah.
Oh, great. So you're in Victoria. Regional. The only reason I have this sort of affinity with regional Victoria is because as a fellow Victorian, I mean, I'm from obviously Melbourne, but as a fellow Victorian, we sort of got to know one another a little bit more, I think, during the pandemic, because, sort of Melbourne and regional were very sort of, for some reason, segregated. But then what happened, right? But then what happened during the pandemic was sort of merged, because at one point we were still segregated. It was only Melbourne we were locked down. But then I think regional became locked down. I remember regional being like, we don't want to, all this time we've been separate to Melbourne, and now all of a sudden, because we were in the same state, we're copying. I remember that. So Absolutely. That was a bit ironic. But Janee, you are terrific. I've heard wonderful things about you, actually. So
thank you very
Janee,
much.
it's a pleasure to have you on. Now we are going to also bring on Aaron, who is from, I think he's from the US. So we'll bring him on and we'll meet him. Hi, Aaron.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. It's 6-something in the morning, so this is the energy you get.
Where are you? Where are you from?
I'm in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Oh, I love Fort Lauderdale. It's a beautiful place. How long have you been in Fort Lauderdale?
I go in between. I'm originally from Indianapolis, Indiana, and I go between here and Fort Lauderdale. So I've been going down here like 20 plus years.
Yeah,
So,
amazing. I had a really good friend who passed away actually, who was from Fort Lauderdale. So I had been many times, and it's a
mm,
beautiful, beautiful place. So
yeah,
for those of you who are watching who haven't been to Fort Lauderdale before, it's beautiful because everyone always talks about Miami in Florida. I mean, everyone knows
yeah,
Miami in Florida, right? But Fort Lauderdale is sort of like a secret gem because it's not far away from Miami at all.
no,
But
no.
it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So Aaron, you're new. So tell us a little bit about you and how you can help people. And yeah, tell us about you.
So, background, naturally gifted, see, hear, feel, just know things. More psychic than I am medium. I don't
Yep.
use any tools, cards, anything like that. Come from a family of other psychics, and really just, I always say a reading is a lot quicker than years of therapy. So, just, ready to give people feedback and go from there.
Oh, great, Aaron. I think that's really well summarized. You know, reading can be quite more beneficial than years of therapy. I would agree with that. I think
Yes.
a lot of people actually find that someone who might have been in therapy for 5 years might get something in a reading that's a half hour or an hour that they haven't got in 5 years of therapy. I think that's actually very well said. Good point. All righty. Well, we're gonna have a great show. So let's bring on. Oh, hold on, let me just star some of our comments. Let us know where you're watching from as well. I'd love to know. Let me just star some of our comments because they're flying in. Janee, I'm going to start off with you. And we are going to go with the first one is going to be. Hold on, I like that question. Let me just save it. Let me just save that one. I'm just going to flip through and save. Okay. I'm going to give you. Oh, these are some nice questions. We're getting some great ones. How about we start off with. Okay, I'm going to give that one. All right, let's go with Carrie Burgess, one of our favorites. Hey, Carrie, good to see you, and thank you so much for your birthday wishes. Loved and shared, gorgeous Gemini. Thank you. Will I find a job in the next few weeks? Please and thank you. Big love. Well, fingers crossed. Go for it, Janee. What do you think?
First thing I'm getting coming through for you, Kerry, is the restrictions that you place on yourself, and I feel like this is coming from the mental aspect of things. So it's almost like you need to free your mind and start to believe in yourself and believe that you're deserving of a job that meets your needs and not the other way around. So I feel like in the past you've had to sacrifice career choices or career moves, and they're saying that it's all about that power of attraction and positive mindset. So I actually am getting reference to the number 23, which I feel is probably sitting around about August. So I feel like the 23rd of August is a date that's going to bring some good news your way. It definitely get a sense of you're the type of person that in your career, it helps people and it brings them healing and comfort. So whether you're like a nurse or a carer or something like that, or whether that's something that you've been considering changing into, but I do feel like you've got a lot of good support around you. But
Great.
it just comes back to
Great.
you. Yeah.
Great. I love that. Great reading, Janee. And thank
Thank
you,
you.
Kerry. It's wonderful. I'm going to give you Aaron. Because you prefer more psychic as opposed to medium. So I'm going to choose this one for you from Regan White. Regan has said, I've liked and shared. Great photo, Regan. You're one of our regulars. Do you see new or old love with me, please? So do you see a new person or maybe an old flame?
I would have to say a new one. Because, okay, so what they're talking about is you do something the same way every time, and it's almost like it's not working. So this new person comes in. I do feel this new person is going to be different than the other people that you have dated. Also, too, remember, not everything comes in a gift wrap package like we think it should. So be open to something new coming in. I feel like if you went back to an old love, it would just be just a behavior that has gotten you nowhere. So it's just I would go and wait for a new one. Also, too, I think it's going to come unexpectedly. It's going to be one of those things where you put out in the universe, don't think about it, let it go, and then be open to where it comes from. So that's what I pick up on that.
Great. Awesome. Great reading. Thank you so much, Aaron. And thank you, Regan. Great question. Okay, I've got feedback for you, Janee, from Kerry Burgess. Wonderful, Janee. Thank you. Yes, I do need to have more confidence in my abilities, and I'm working on that. Thank you. Great feedback. Thank you,
Lovely.
Kerry.
All the best, Kerry.
Kerry's lovely. We love Kerry. Okay, let me go with I would love you to do one of our regulars, Teresa, who's helping out instead of Cherie. Cherie's one of our regulars who's got a party tonight. So let's bring on Teresa. Hi, I've liked, loved, and shared. Thank you, Teresa. Legend. Thank you for your time tonight. Are there any messages from loved ones or my spirit guides? Please and thank you.
Definitely getting a father figure stepping forward for you, Teresa. It does feel more of a grandfather than a father to you. I felt like he come in a little bit before. I'm just going to bring this up. I don't know if you can see that way in my notes, but I've got like a TH up here. So my power's gone out. So for my light, so I definitely had him coming in a little bit before. I feel like there was discomfort through to the throat. So communication wasn't the best prior to passing. So whether there was like a physical illness or distance that you weren't able to communicate with each other. Also seeing number 7 or July being a date of significance to him. I'm actually getting like one of those smiley face emojis, and I feel like his message for you, it might even be like a motto that you already live by, like, don't worry, be happy. So I feel like he's wanting to acknowledge that you always try your best to rise above things and try and keep that positive outlook on life. And I can hear my throat going already a little bit. As I feel like signs that he lets you know that he's around. Also connect with trying to describe what I'm seeing in my head. It's not always the easiest thing. It's almost like one of those windmill things that you can get from like a show. Like where you blow on them. I'm not sure what they're called. So whether that's something that you have that's significant, or you might come across one of those in the next week or so, just randomly.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Love it. Great work, Janee. Thank you, Teresa. Wonderful reading. Okay, Aaron, I'm going to give you, please, mediumship. Go with Linda Winter. Hi, Harry, Janee, and Aaron. Can you please see anyone near me? And if you don't want to do mediumship, ignore that part because she's asked another part. And can you see any financial freedom for me? I would love to find something. Oh, that's a good question. Any financial freedom?
So to the financial freedom, what they show me is a faucet running and money's coming very quickly. Okay, financially it's like you're fine now, but you think that you don't have enough money, but it has to do with the spending. So that's something that you need to either make more money or change the lifestyle. As far as do I see anyone? I do not, but like I said, mediumship, Linda's not really my strong point. So
no, that's all right. Yeah, no, it's more the financial question. I think that's more helpful. Very good. Very good. Awesome. Thank you, Linda. All right, let me just unstar that one. And then hold on. Let me just try to, where to go? Where to go? Perfect. All right, let's go with, by the way, Aaron, I've got feedback from Regan for you. Great, and thank you with celebration sort of emoji.
Thank you.
Which is awesome. Very good. All right, Janee, in the spirit of having a US guest, let's go with a US viewer, Karen. She's one of our regulars who Hey, Karen, nice to see you. She came on board. I've done shows with James Van Prague and Kaylee White, friends of mine from the US, and Karen came onto this platform from that. So thank you for still being with us. Karen has said, loved and shared. Hi from New York. Any messages from my late husband, please, and thank you. Go for it, Janee.
Okay. Alrighty. First thing I'm getting through is something to do with the arm, like whether there was medication that affected his ability or just like a nerve issue coming up through the arm or weakness in the arm. I feel like his passing was, it's almost like I can hear someone in the back of my mind saying, if only we done this sooner, or if only this could have been done. It's almost like there was blocks every step of the way in regards to picking up or treatment, if that makes sense. I'm also seeing like I'm not sure what these are. It makes me feel like somebody's recently put like fresh, they're not flowers, but they're more shrubs, like a bunch of shrubs, either like it feels like they're in a vase on the house. So like wanting to acknowledge like he's still obviously with you and watching over you. Just seeing what else comes through. I feel like he would often show you affection in the way of like kissing, like forehead kisses or like nose kisses or like face kisses. And I feel like sometimes you might get a little bit of tingling on your face every now and then, and you actually acknowledge that it's him coming forward. I feel like his message for you is he promised to love you to the end of time, and time is like infinity. So it's, yeah, he'll love you forever.
Oh, what a gorgeous message, Janee. Thank you. And thank you, Karen. That was wonderful. Okay, let's go with the next one for Aaron. Okay. Mate, I've actually got you feedback from Linda. Thank you, Aaron. You are right on par with the spending. I will definitely listen to your words of wisdom. I am very grateful with the nice emojis. Good.
Thanks,
very
Linda.
good. Thank you, Linda. All right, I think you'd be great with this one, Aaron. Ready? Rebecca. Yep. Hi, I've liked and shared. Is pregnancy on the cards for me soon? Really longing to be a mummy. What do you reckon?
Okay, so I don't do cards, so I can't tell you about that. The one thing I do want to talk about, I feel like there's other things in the way of you be able to have a child. Like I feel a lot of stress. I feel like, okay, so what they're saying is let go and just because they get this feeling of like, oh my God, when's it gonna happen? When's it gonna do? Let it go, because you can't control it, they can. And so what they're saying is just the stress, and don't worry about it, and then when the time is right it will happen. But just know that if it hasn't happened yet, it will down the road. I've never been good with time frames, so I'm not going to even try to figure out when this is going to be, but I feel like there's other things that are in the way of the pregnancy or getting pregnant.
Yep. Great reading. Thank you, Aaron. All right, thank you, Rebecca. By the way, I just want to say something. The rabbit in the photo, actually, when you talk of animal totems, a rabbit can indicate fertility, actually. So it's really interesting that question was about a pregnancy, and there was isn't that interesting? Yeah, rabbits can indicate that. Yeah, which is really interesting. All righty. Very good. Let me go with the next one. Well, you two are on fire. Let me go with. Actually, I've just realized the two of you. This is your first time, both of you. Actually, you're both like pros. you're both professionals. I love it. Love it. Great combination. All right, let me pull up.
Harry, can I say something real quick?
Of course, please.
Okay, so and again, like I said, okay, these people have been with me since Thursday, and I need to say it real quick because I don't know who out there it goes for. Okay, so I have a mom and dad who in spirit who come through. They weren't very good parents at all. And this person always wants to say, I hope they pay for what they've done. And just letting you know that they are paying for what they've done. Also, too, there is I feel with this person in their dating relationship, it's almost like it's reliving a childhood. So I don't know. The people that are dating a lot of times have the same quality as like the parents did or something, but just want you to know that they are paying for what they did to you. And so what they're saying is they need for you to move on because you're still controlled by them, and they want you to know that they don't control you anymore. So just let it go. So I need to get that off my chest. Okay, we're done.
Okay. Thank you, Aaron. Okay, so to whoever that was for, that can receive that. That was for you from Aaron. Very good. Thank you. All right. Let me go with feedback for you, Janee, from Teresa. It's Janee, thank you. That's amazing. July is significant as my auntie and me and my daughter, as well as my grandfather, all have birthdays in July. Oh my goodness. My daughter has a toy windmill. That's what it was. Remember we were the spinning thing? Yes, she's obsessed with. And the last week I've been walking around singing "Don't Worry, Be Happy." Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Great feedback. Very good. All righty, let me go with the next one. This is Tina. Hi, Tina. Tina said, I've liked and shared. Are there any messages from my mum, please?
All right. The first thing coming through for you, Tina, is like I feel like in the kitchen cooking, there's lots of pots and pans and going on. So I'm not sure whether this is something that you enjoy doing together, or that's something that you do as a career. And also getting a reference to being hot in the kitchen, so like good under pressure with everything that's happening around you. Keeps coming back to talking about gifting, and not taking. It's almost like sometimes you have to take to keep things in balance, if that makes sense. Wanting for you to accept, accept a little bit more help when it comes, when you need it, instead of trying to struggle and get things through by yourself. Also getting like connections to the angels. So I also feel like there was perhaps a religious connection that she's wanting to bring through, and whether she might be the type of person that you wouldn't think wouldn't believe in this kind of stuff, I guess. Also showing me like a little bottle of, it's almost like dirt or sand. So whether there's somebody's like, it makes me feel like they've picked it up from either a significant place or perhaps where she's laid to rest, if that makes sense. But yeah, just seeing like a little glass jar of dirt in there. I feel like she's very active in sending you signs. So like feathers, numbers, like you get the whole works. Sometimes signs are very subtle. So make sure you'll just feel it in that brief moment and allow yourself to go back instead of letting your mind try and make sense of, that's just, that's not very, lost my words there. Signs are very subtle. So you'll feel it for a second and then your brain will try and analyze it and go, oh yeah, that's just an everyday occurrence. Go back to that feeling where you feel connected to her, because she's always around you.
Love that. Great reading. Aaron, we've got some feedback from Rebecca. Totally true. Life is very complex and I will have to be patient. We are waiting for the partner visa to be approved, which puts a lot of stress on our relationship. The rabbit is my partner and my practice baby. Well, there you go. Well, Rebecca, not only is it your practice baby, which I totally understand and love, the symbolism, they do represent fertility. So, which is amazing. And you probably didn't even know that. Now you do. All right, let's go with. No, I want to give that one. No, that's I don't know why we start that. Let me just unstart that. How about this one for you, Aaron? I reckon this one's good. Hold on. Let me just bring it up. Gayleen. Hi, Gayleen. Liked and shared. Hi, everyone. Do you see me returning to my work position soon? Any messages from Spirit? Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Okay, so as far as work, I feel like there's someone in the way. Someone in the way because of you know things better, you do better, things like that. So okay, so what they want to tell you is if you can't get in through the front door, you get in the back, the side. There's going to be a way. I don't think the normal way of you contacting someone, getting back in. No, I feel like you're going to go around someone and to get your way back in. Also, too, I feel like there's something more that you bring to the table than what you did before, and so you just need to make sure that you tell them this is what I bring to the table. There is something new. I don't know if it's skills, something like that, but you'll. Okay. So what they say is just say your prayers and ask for a way in, and what'll happen is a way will make itself known, and that's the way you'll be able to get in.
Very good. Nice. Thank you, Gayleen, and thank you, Aaron. Very good. Okay, let me go with some feedback for you, Janee. Karen, feedback, yes, spot on. He had Parkinson's, weakness in arm. New plants were recently put in front of my home. And yes, lots of forehead kisses and tingling. Thank you. It's beautiful. Very good. All right, let's go with this one for you, Janee. Oh, hold on. I just pressed it. It didn't come on. There you go. Second time. Charmaine Garwood. Liked and shared. Please let me know if my partner is still around me as he has passed this year. I'm from Ballarat, Victoria. And that's a really beautiful, beautiful photo.
Hi, Charmaine. Nice to see you on here. I'm actually connected with Charmaine before. Yeah, it come about really randomly. I gave her friend a message and I'm like, I don't know who this is for, but they need this message, and it was for Charmaine. So it was a really nice way for her to get the message. I feel like, Charmaine, you're not. You feel like you're not getting the signs or you're not feeling him. And I want to remind you, you are still grieving. You know, his passing is still very raw on your heart. And sometimes this in itself can block us picking up those signs. And, you know, I often say signs are so subtle that, you know, we can easily miss them. I feel like... I feel like there's something to do with the bed. Like there's like like you feel like the weight, like depression in the bed, or movement on the bed, and then yeah, I can't quite explain what he's making me feel, but yeah, it's almost like getting into bed as a routine, which is something that he didn't often do with you because he worked away. But yeah, I feel like you're feeling some, or he's trying to show you that he is in the bed with you, as well as the scent of not aftershave, but like the oil, like the hard jacket workman kind of smell is something that's also coming through for you. And I feel like you also have to ask him for specific signs that you want to get from him, remembering that we can't get a giant flashing sign that says here's your sign. Ask for those smaller subtle things. So ask to see his name, and you might bump into, you know, maybe a takeaway shop and the person before you's name is his name. Number plates might have a similar name. So definitely ask for your own messages. That way you'll be able to acknowledge them when your heart is still grieving. So
beautiful. That was a beautiful message. Thank you so much. Aaron, feedback from Gayleen. Thank you. I've been off with a broken wrist and I'm waiting for an answer to if they have any light duties I can do. May you all have a blessed night, with a love heart. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Gayleen. What a lovely, lovely comment. Thank you so much, Gayleen. Let me go with, okay, next one is for production. Could you just let me know who's on and if everyone's free, if that's all right, if you could just put that in a comment for me, that'd be amazing. All right, on the phone lines. Let me go with let me just save that one. Huh. I think this one from Stephanie Cox. Liked and shared again. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Aaron, you don't want mediumship, is that right?
That's not, yeah, I'm not as good with that. So.
Sorry, I'm removing that. Sorry, Stephanie. All right, let me bring on, a lot of people want mediumship stuff. Tina, liked and shared. Will I be successful with my discrimination and harassment complaint?
That's for me?
Yes, we were up to Aaron, weren't we?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you need to make sure you have all your documents in a row. Make sure everything, periods, cross T's, everything, documentation, because what they are going to, what they want to say is, look at every angle from this, because what they're going to do is they're going to find a way to make you look crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. So have your ducks in a row, and you should be fine. There is a person who I feel that can really help you with your case, but they're too afraid to talk. So it's almost like if they can find a way to help you, so you're gonna have to find that out. But it is going to be. It's going to be a tough road, but again, with this documentation, they can't say anything because you have the paperwork right in front of them. Also, times, dates, when it happened, what was going on, all the details, so they cannot find any holes in your story.
Nice.
And that's it for me.
Very good. Very good. Thank you very much. Thank you, Tina. I'm going to give you the Stephanie lady who we did bring up and then we took her off. Liked and shared again. Would love to know if my nana or grandma are around me and have any messages, please, and thank you, from Ballarat, Victoria.
Hi, Stephanie. Thank you for joining us, and thank you to everyone else. I'm noticing a lot of people from my own page because I've shared. I was live.
Great.
Seeing lots of you guys comment. So I love that you followed me over here.
Thank you to everyone. Well, Janee, we're loving you, so thank you.
All right, Stephanie, let's see what new stuff I can get through for you. I feel like I don't even feel like I need to validate or give you the evidence of who they are to you. I want to go straight in with the messages, and I feel like they're saying to me, what is it that you're holding back? What truths aren't you speaking at the moment? Because I feel like your throat is blocked, and you probably even might notice this with some physical symptoms like the sore throat or the runny nose, and you can hear my voice is going a little bit as I'm saying this to you, but definitely feel like you need to, instead of worrying about what other people think or worried, it's just about freeing yourself, because by doing so, it just takes a whole weight off your back, if that makes sense. I'm a little bit distracted because my throat is really killing me, so I'm not even sure if yours is really, really bad at the moment, but I almost want to like get some ice and like rub it because it's like burning. So yeah, definitely needing to communicate and speak and feel like your voice is going to be heard and your opinion is valid, because I also feel like that's an issue of you holding back. It's almost like, why speak? No one's going to hear me. Or you feel like you might speak until you go hoarse in the throat. I'm going to have to leave it there, Harry. I can't.
Nah, that was great. That was great. I just want to let everyone know the phone numbers in Australia 0290710199. Phone number in the US 191437372880. phone number in Canada, 17788807146, and our mobile number worldwide is +614 888 Online right now, we have Claire on pin 9139, Grace on pin 9888, Natalie on pin 9810, Sherry on pin 9114, and Trelina on pin 9159. Grace is available for an email reading, and so is Sherry. So if you can't make the call, you can opt for an email reading option, which you can actually select at psychictvinternational.com. Okay, let me go with the next one is going to be... let me give go rate Rara, Aaron, liked and shared. Hey everyone, will my application be successful or any guidance messages, please?
Okay, can I okay, so with the application, I don't feel like you're telling the whole story. I feel like you could be better at explaining something. I don't know if this is job application, school. I don't know what that is, but I just need more details of why you are the fit or wanting to do this. Also, too, what they say is that your light shines brighter than you actually think it is. So I need for you to start thinking, I know how to do whatever I'm supposed to be doing, instead of always second guessing, am I all this, blah, blah, skippy. Just know that you are you're well equipped for everything. And also to I don't. Okay. Again, there's something about keeping your mouth shut, because I feel like you talking to people and other people want to be like your psychiatrist or something, and it's like I look at those people and be like, yeah, I don't think you're the best bet of people I need to be listening to. So just really do follow. Okay, so start using your intuition. Start using your gut. If it feels good, then you know it's good. If it's not, then rethink the choices and go from there.
Great. Thank you, Aaron. And thank you, Rach Rara. Janee, I've got feedback for you from Charmaine. Thank you so much, Janee. You were so spot on again. And the other day I asked for a sign, looked at his picture, and the time on my phone was the password I needed. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Wow.
Well, how lucky are you, Charmaine? That's a big bang. That's a big bang. Gosh, I'm sure people would love to have that. That's amazing. That's huge. All right, let me go with another one for... Oh, Cherie jumped on to say hi. She's at an 18th and it's called Cherie. We have been thinking of you. We've got 2 new guests. You can watch the show back when you're home, and you'll meet these 2. They're both fantastic. But Cherie, we have been speaking about you, so we love you. Have a great time at that party. Okay, let's go with Ton Leah. Ton Lee or Ton Lee? Ton, whoever that is. Liked and shared from Brisbane North. Ooh, nice. I'm missing my sister. Are there any messages from her? Thank you.
Okay. The first thing coming through is often I get random songs that play in my head where there'll be a message or meaning in the song lyrics. However, I'm seeing like a cartoon TV movie, and it's the Lion King, and I'm hearing the circle of life coming through playing. So I feel like this is symbolism of like the lion representing being protective in nature and feeling like perhaps you didn't protect her enough. Also, getting a connection to obviously the representation of Scar and his kind of struggles too. So I feel like this is kind of saying that there was some issues around mental health, obviously like depression and low moods coming up as well. I'm also getting a reference to like a Scorpio. So I'm not sure if you are a Scorpio or she's a Scorpio, but talking about somebody who's a Scorpio, who's like a bit snappy or a bit like the clap, if that makes sense. Also seeing 17th of August being a date of significance, anniversary, passing, birthday. And I feel like her message for you tonight is it's almost like needing somebody to tell you like how proud of you they are. And I feel like that's what she wants to step in and do. Like sometimes we just need someone to tell us, good job, you're on the right track. We're so happy and proud of everything that you keep accomplishing, even just putting one foot in front of the other.
Very good.
Sorry, something coming in. Getting another reference to like a TV show. So I'm not sure if you guys used to often watch like kids cartoon movies, but like I have the Cars movie coming in, and I'm fixated on like the tow truck, like the Mater dude. So I almost feel like this is a little bit of a funny symbolism as to
Very good.
who was
Very
like
good.
the dopier. Does that make sense? Like
Very good. No, that's great, Janee. That's a lot of information. That we'll stop it there. I just want to also just let people know. Please stop. So if you've been chosen for a reading and you've been successful, I don't want you to ask another one, because that's sort of being a little bit greedy. Do you know what I mean? So production, if you could also flag that, just because I'm noticing we've got people that we've chosen that we've brought on screen that have been read, but they're asking for another question. That's not going to happen. Okay, so just don't do that, please. If you are fortunate to get chosen, be very grateful for that message and that reading. Don't come on again asking another question, because I am flagging that. Okay, let me bring on some feedback for you, Aaron, from Tina. Tina has said, thank you so much, Aaron. I have a lot of documentation and witnesses to support my claims. They've made this a very hostile working environment. There you go. All righty. Let me go with, I think that's feedback for Janee, but you got an OTY, which I'm assuming means thank you, I think, with a smile face from Rach Rara. That's for you, Aaron. Pretty sure that means thank you.
Thank
TY.
you.
I think, yeah. That TY is thank you, yeah? It is,
Yes.
Yeah. Because I nearly read it as Ty, but I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure it's TY. Thank you. All right. Let me bring on. Oh, by the way, Teresa, you don't need to remove anything. You can keep it on. It's just there are some people who are asking different questions, different ones from already having been chosen. So yeah, don't do that. All right, let me go with your one, Aaron, is going to be, good question, but you didn't like and share. If you haven't been chosen, some people are like, really? If you haven't been chosen, you can ask the question that you haven't been selected. If you listen to what I've actually said, it's if you've been chosen for a reading, don't ask another question for a second reading. Do you understand? So if you haven't been chosen, you can ask. But if you've been chosen, I don't want to see another question, okay? It's pretty easy to understand what I'm saying. Okay, let me go with... I think this is a good one for you, Aaron. Narelle, and I think I've seen this name. Loved and shared. Hi, everyone. Wondering if my career change will be successful and lifelong. Ballarat, Victoria here. A lot of Ballarat Victorians. Is that from you, Janee?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was. So there you go, Aaron. This is a good question for you, I think. What do you reckon?
Okay, so we're first going to go on a path, and I feel like it's going to be the same thing you're doing, but you have to go on this path to go off of. So it reminds me of is being on a highway. So you're doing whatever you're doing, but then you get off on an exit, and you are it's leading you to something else. Your story is not, oh, this is what I've done all my life. Like, let's rewrite that story and let's pick a new narrative. And also, okay, so there is something about I need for you to do what you want to do. do what you have the passion for, whatever. But there's a difference between I need to work to get money compared to do passion. So it's almost like we do both things until we get going with our passion thing and making money. But as far as okay, so what they're saying about job is just get a job that pays the bills, and what you want to be doing will come after that. So
Very good. Nice one. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Narelle. Great question. Great answer. Alrighty. And good job, Alison Turner and Teresa Murphy-Teroy. You guys are doing amazing with Cherie's little thing since she's absent. Janee, got some feedback for you from Tina. Yes, I get hot in the kitchen cooking for the week. She scattered her ashes in the gardens. I'll pay more attention to signs from her. And yes, I do need to ask for more help as I'm looking after her disabled husband and working too. Thank you so much, Janee. Wow. Very good.
Tina.
All right. I'm going to give you this one. It's going to be... this is a cool one. From Madge. Hey, Madge. Liked and shared. Will my son Adam pass his driving test next time? Great question.
Yeah, absolutely. The first thing coming through is I feel like he needs, I don't even know if he can do this, but I feel like he needs to be listening to music while he's taking the test, if that makes sense, to keep his mind. I can't even give you the reason, but I feel like I'm getting like heavy, kind of like heavy metal, like really I want to say like cursor kind of type of music coming through. So whether that's something that he kind of listens to, that's what they're saying to me. Because I feel like that will help slow his mind and read the questions properly, because I feel like that's what's happening. It's not that he doesn't know the answers, it's the doesn't always look at all the options. So by keeping the mind thinking about something else, I feel like that will be very beneficial. But I'm getting a clear yes coming through. So good luck and stay safe.
Great. That's a great reading. Thank you, Madge. All righty. Let me go with Aaron from Alex. Hello, I've liked and shared. May I please have a reading? Will my children return home to live with me this year? Thank you all. Good question.
Okay, so the first thing I want to say, and I don't know why I went, but it's like, why did they leave in the first place? So that's the first thing that we need to think about. I feel like in the home, there's something that needs to change. They show me, I don't know it's like a tornado that runs through the house. I don't know what this person is. But yeah, there's something that has to be different about the situation for them to come. I don't know if it's within the house, it's with the children or whatever. But also too, I feel okay. So what's weird is I feel like the children are like Gumby, like each person is pulling them, and they're like elastic. So I don't know if someone wants them to stay with them or the other person wants to stay with them, but it's almost like a competition. It's almost like I use the children as pawns to get what I want. So the real problem is whoever that person is that uses the pawns as the kids. But yeah, so that's what I get on that.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Okay, now I'm going to just pull up this feedback. Feedback for you, Janee, from Ton Lee. She's a Leo, might be representative of her. Thank you. I needed to hear that. And lots of cartoons. I don't know if you remember that one, but you were nailing it with the cartoons. And Aaron, I'm going to give you feedback. Thank you, Aaron from Narelle. Definitely what I'm currently doing. It's moving towards the passion project. Very good. Both of you have been on fire. Thank you so much, Janee on pin 9128 and Aaron on pin 9127. You were both incredible and terrific. Please come on again whenever you can. And I will see you both again soon. Are you able to log into the phone lines by any chance?
Yep, I'm just going to go I need 5 minutes to switch
Yeah,
over
done.
and then I'll be
Easy.
on. Yep.
Easy, amazing. And
Beautiful.
Aaron, I can see it's daylight now.
Yes, so that is good. Can I just tell you something real quick, Harry? What I see for you is you
Oh,
come
don't
to
tell
an
me anything. Don't tell me anything. No, I
you don't want.
don't give me. No, don't give me a reading.
Okay.
Whenever people say, "Yeah, don't keep it," just because I've got enough going on in my head.
Okay,
But
then.
Aaron, you are terrific. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Janee. And Aaron, please come back on whenever you can. It would be a
Will do.
pleasure.
Thanks,
All right, thank you
everyone.
so much. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Janee. Thanks, Aaron. Bye. They were incredible. Janee on pin 9128, Aaron on pin 9127. They were really incredible. Both of them were amazing. Now, I want to read the phone numbers. In Australia, 02-907 10199. In the US, 19143737 In Canada, 177888071 And our mobile number worldwide is +61 488 25177. Definitely give them a call. They were on fire. We've got Claire available on pin 9139. We've got Grace available on pin 9888. Grace is also available for an email reading. We've got Natalie Norton-Baker on pin 9810. We've got Sherry on pin 9114. Sherry is also available for an email reading. And we've got Trelina available on pin 9159. You're going to have Aaron on pin 9127. And you're going to have Janee on pin 9128. The website is psychictvinternational.com. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we will be back next Saturday at 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Time. Everyone is terrific. Love you all, and we'll see you then. Good night, everyone.